Hey, Eric Faust here of Camper Techs. Let's go fix a camper. You ready to go? Hold it there, Scooter. Not so fast. We have some things to talk about. Come on. Look, you are a professional. You're going out on a job, whether it's on your campground or on a mobile call. You need to be prepared. Anticipation is the key word. And so anticipation means that you have the proper tools, again, that you think you're going to need. You can't predict the future and you don't know everything, but hey, at least it's a starting point. Proper tools. Perhaps some cleaning equipment. You're going to need that. And very importantly, safety equipment, gloves, goggles, earbuds, because you don't know what you're going to be getting into. Now, you can have your own earbuds and have music playing through them. And I want to remind you, if you're into music, it doesn't matter what kind, do not take a boom box. No one else wants to hear what you think is great music, because your taste in music might be crappy. But at least, it doesn't matter. Do not let the neighbors hear you. Now, the next thing, again, cleaning equipment, because, hey, you know what? You might be going out on a cleaning job. Again, have this on your person, on your golf cart, on your mule, in your truck, whatever. Have a work area where you come to every day and everything is prepped, cleaned, and ready to go. Clean tools. You know what? There have been many times I've gone to grab a screwdriver and gotten caulking on my hand where somebody else got sloppy with my tools. Because I believe in keeping tools clean, I keep them clean. And that's why you should actually have your own tools. Don't try not to loan them out. But keep your tools clean, because you grab this, especially like the Dicor, that stays pliable, that gets on stuff. Do not negate your tools. Keep them clean. And speaking of tools, we went over some stuff the other day, but I forgot to mention, make sure your screwdrivers are rubber handled, because you know what, if I went right up into that and blew out a circuit, I wouldn't get shocked. So if you're going to get screwdrivers, remember, this is part of safety, rubber handled. All right? So, now, what else are we taking with us? Well, one thing is paperwork. Now look, we all hate paperwork. I hate paperwork. But you know what? That paperwork can save your butt. You'll have several forms that we are going to provide to you that you can download, print out, and take with you out on a job. Look, these need to be filled out. We'll go over these forms in another video, but for right now, make sure you have plenty of forms with you, plenty of paperwork, and you're ready to go. Also, make sure that you have we're providing to you your iPad that has these forms internally, and plus that you can use to take pictures, because pictures are critically important. When you go out on a job site, you want to take endless pictures of what you're working on, preferably before and after. Remember that. We're providing this to you. Use it. And finally, before you go out, you're going to have probably your office. Each campground's different, I realize that. Sometimes the office takes the work orders in, or maybe the customer comes to the office. Hey, I need this fixed on my camper. Make sure that your office personnel is trained, and at least they have a minimum understanding of what they're going to need. I've seen it happen many times. I've had it happen to me. So they take, what they'll do, hey, park your camper right over there. We'll take care of the rest. All right. And I've seen these come back to me. These are what's left over. Okay, who's this key belong to? I don't know. We've got a camper out there, and I've got several hundred keys to choose from. Do you have 2 hours, 3 hours, half a day, a whole day to spend sorting through keys to open up the camper, when it could have just taken one very simple thing. and that is a key tag. Look, these are cheap. You can get them anywhere. You can get them online. I know here in this state, we have Curry Enterprises. They're 15 minutes away from where we are. I think they do have a website, but you can get these key tags online. They're cheap, they're plentiful. Make sure you have them in your service office. Make sure that the main office has them. Keep them on yourself. And you know what? They're not hard to use. You fill them out. And after they're filled out, you put them right on the key ring, like so. And I like to hang them. I like to put them on upside down. That way, if they're hung, you can see them easily. If you see right through here, everything's hung. The keys are right here. Their names are right side up. Don't hang them upside down. Just a little tip. You can do however you want. But you saw how easy that was. Make sure your office personnel, and hey, even your boss, don't let them get lazy. This is one of the most crucial steps. Quick little story. Last summer, a Jayco motorhome came in, Class C. They needed to be winterized. Okay, fine. I knew where the Jayco Class C was. I went over to it, took the key. It wasn't labeled, but it was laid on my desk. I opened the door up, and there was a half-eaten meal and a half-drunk beer. It was warm in there, and there was a dog in there. It's like, this isn't ready to be winterized. What's going on here? Well, we had 2 of them here in the park. You're going to have duplicates. That's why you need keys labeled. I mean, I could have walked in on a very embarrassing situation. We don't want that. Ugh. So anyhow, I can show you real quickly how to label the keys. The right way and the wrong way. Okay. Who's Jim Thomas? I don't know who Jim Thomas is. I don't know what kind of camper he has. I have no idea what these keys are for. They've got to be important. I don't know. But, Jim Thomas comes looking for his camper and we can't find his keys because they're not labeled properly. He's not going to be very happy. And you know what? A lot of people will keep their car key fobs on there, their $500 key fobs, their house keys, etc., etc. If we lose these keys, who's responsible? Yeah, exactly. We are. I don't want that. You don't want a mad customer, and you don't want to have to lay out $500 plus for keys. Label them. Okay, here's an easy way to label it. There are provisions where you could put the basic information. It's easy to do. It takes minuscule amounts of time to do. It's just a very small step. Again, have your office personnel fill these out properly. Okay, I'm looking at this one. I see that this unit belongs to Annette Wardell. It's a 2006 Alpenlight Portofino 36RL, and it's a 5th wheel, and it's white. You know what? I can go find that camper right now within 5 minutes and get to work on it. See how easy that is? So we're going to just put that right back here. So again, anticipation, preparation, plan the day out, get into a routine. Because if you get into a routine, you're going to stick with that routine, form a habit. It's going to be more efficient for not only you, but for the customer and for the campground. Makes the customer happy. It's going to make you money. So let's get to work. I'm ready to go. Thanks for hanging with me.